All right, so you're getting ready for a stand-up comedian interview.
Oh boy.
Talk about pressure.
Yeah.
But luckily, we've got all these great resources here from RoleCatcher to help us really nail it.
Oh,
We're
cool.
diving deep into their career guides and their interview strategies, and even some of their AI tools.
Interesting.
It's like having a comedy coach
Mm-hmm.
and some kind of like tech guru all in one.
That's a great combo.
Yeah,
It is fascinating how tech is really becoming a key player, even in the arts now.
yeah,
Like even stand-up comedy.
yeah.
We're going to explore how to use those tools, to your advantage.
Right.
But first, let's sort of set the stage.
Yeah.
Thinking about like bustling comedy clubs, late night sets, maybe even a theater someday.
Oh, well.
What's the path to get there?
That's the big question.
Yeah.
And that's where I think that RoleCatcher Career Guide really comes in.
Okay.
It's not just about being funny, right?
Right.
It paints this picture of stand-up as storytelling and really connecting with the audience.
That's true.
It's a whole performance art.
It really is.
Yeah.
And that journey from open mics to headlining is really what they lay out. They got all these different career stages
Yep.
with real examples of what comedians actually do at each level.
Oh, right.
Like, so you can see where you fit in now.
Oh, interesting.
And you know what skills you need to focus on to keep growing.
Okay, so we've got our roadmap in hand.
Yeah.
Let's talk about actually landing some of these gigs.
All right, let's do it.
RoleCatcher gave us 10 common interview questions,
Okay.
and we're going to break them down.
Right.
Not just the answers,
Right.
but like the strategy behind how to answer them.
I like it.
You ready?
Absolutely. Let's dive in.
All right.
Remember, these interviewers aren't just looking for like the textbook response.
Right.
They want to see your personality.
Yeah.
They want to see your resilience.
Yeah.
And why you're a good fit for this crazy world of comedy.
Okay, so first up, how did you get into stand-up?
Okay.
Basically, they're asking for your origin story. Be genuine. Show your passion.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even slip in a funny anecdote about your first open mic.
Oh, yeah. We all have those.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a chance to really show your authentic self and why you love comedy.
Yeah.
You can even weave in details from the RoleCatcher guide, like mentioning workshops you've taken.
Oh, yeah.
Or comedians who've inspired you.
Yeah.
Think of it as showcasing your comedic journey.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, here's a classic. How do you handle a tough crowd?
Ooh, good one.
This is where you really prove you're more than just jokes.
Right.
RoleCatcher really highlighted crowd work,
Yes.
using humor to diffuse like a tense situation.
Totally.
It's like being a comedic ninja.
You've got to be quick on your feet.
Yes, exactly.
You need to demonstrate that quick wit and resilience.
Right.
Showing you can connect with even the most challenging audience.
Oh, absolutely.
Think of times you've read a room and you've adapted your material on the fly
Yeah.
and kept that audience engaged.
Okay, question number 3. How do you keep your material fresh?
Okay.
This is all about growth.
It's about growth.
Mention staying current with the news, pop culture,
Yeah.
and how you weave those new bits into your act.
Don't forget to highlight your process for refining material.
Okay.
Do you test new jokes?
Right.
Seek feedback from other comedians?
Yeah.
This shows that you're committed to continuous improvement,
Oh, absolutely.
which is key in this field.
Okay, this next one could be tricky. How do you handle a bad set?
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
RoleCatcher emphasized that it's not about blaming the audience.
Right.
It's about analyzing what went wrong
Yeah.
and using it as a learning moment to grow.
Right. Turn a negative into a positive.
Exactly.
It's about showing self-awareness and the ability to handle criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about specific techniques you use to analyze performances.
Okay.
Maybe you record your sets
Yeah.
and review them later.
And that's actually where RoleCatcher's AI can be super helpful.
Oh, tell me more.
They've got this amazing tool that analyzes your video practice
Wow.
and gives you feedback before you even do the real deal.
That's incredible.
Imagine getting personalized insights on your delivery, your timing,
Wow.
even your stage presence, all powered by AI.
It's like having a virtual coach in your pocket,
It really is.
helping you pinpoint those areas to focus on and
Yeah.
boost your confidence.
Okay, on to question 5. How do you handle nerves before a performance?
Okay.
Let's be real. Everyone gets pre-show jitters.
Oh, for sure.
The key is to focus on how you manage them.
Right.
Meditation, breathing exercises, positive self-talk.
Whatever works for you.
Whatever works.
It's about demonstrating emotional intelligence and self-management.
Right?
The interviewers want to see that you can handle the pressure of performing live.
Okay, now for a more logistical one.
Okay.
How do you handle a busy schedule with multiple shows in a night?
Oh, boy.
It's about stamina and self-care.
It's about pacing yourself,
Yeah.
prioritizing rest,
Ah.
having a routine that helps you maintain energy and focus.
Yeah, this shows professionalism and the ability to manage all those crazy demands of this career.
Right.
You could even mention strategies for staying organized, like scheduling apps.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Having a system for tracking gigs and travel.
Love it.
Okay, next up, how do you handle criticism?
Right.
This is your chance to showcase your openness to feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, even the best comedians are constantly learning and evolving.
What's really interesting here is that link between criticism and growth.
Yeah.
Think about specific examples of how you've incorporated feedback into your act.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you adjusted a joke's timing or a character's delivery.
Yeah.
Based on suggestions from other comedians.
Right.
And that ties back to RoleCatcher's emphasis on, like continuous learning.
Yeah.
They recommend attending workshops, taking acting classes, even seeking mentorship from more experienced comedians.
Oh, wow.
It's all about, constantly honing your craft.
Now let's shift gears a little bit and talk about audience interaction.
Okay.
The next question is, how do you interact with the audience during your set?
Ooh, fun one.
It's all about showcasing your crowd work skills.
Right.
And that ability to build rapport. It's those little moments that really make a stand-up set feel like a conversation.
So true.
Right.
This is where your personality really shines.
Yeah.
Are you naturally engaging,
Right.
quick on your feet?
Yeah.
Can you weave those interactions seamlessly into your act?
Yeah.
Share some specific examples of how you've used crowd work to create these memorable moments or
Right.
even, turn a potentially awkward situation into a comedic win.
Right.
Those are the best.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Speaking of memorable, let's talk about marketing yourself. Question is, how do you market yourself as a comedian?
That's a good one.
RoleCatcher is all about building a strong brand.
Yes.
Using social media networking. It's really like creating this unique identity in a crowded field.
It really is a crowded field.
It is.
This raises a good question. What makes you distinct as a comedian?
Yeah. What is it?
Is it your style, your persona,
Yeah.
a niche you've carved out?
Right.
This is where you showcase your creativity and your entrepreneurial spirit.
And get this, RoleCatcher's AI tools can actually help you with this.
Oh, wow.
Their CV resume builder tailors your resume to the specific job,
Oh, that's cool.
highlighting the skills that matter most.
Yeah.
It's like having a comedy agent aim die a tech whiz on your side,
I love that.
crafting this compelling narrative
Right.
that grabs attention.
Remember, your brand goes beyond just the resume there.
Right.
It's your online presence, your social media game,
Yeah.
how you present yourself at events.
Yeah.
RoleCatcher really encourages us to think holistically
Yeah.
about, how we put ourselves out there.
Okay, we're on question 9.
9 already.
I know time flies
I know it does.
when you're having fun. This one can be a bit sensitive. What are your salary expectations?
Yeah.
Research is key here.
It is.
RoleCatcher's insights on those career stages can really help you ballpark it.
Okay.
Knowing typical salaries at different levels gives you a starting point.
Right.
But also, you have to consider location,
Yeah.
venue size,
Mm-hmm.
the specific demands of the gig.
Totally.
And don't forget, negotiating your worth is really important.
It is.
Advocate for yourself.
Yeah.
Make sure your compensation really reflects your talent and experience.
That's right.
RoleCatcher's AI can even analyze salary data.
Oh, wow.
So you could benchmark your expectations against, industry standards.
It's like having a data-driven negotiation coach whispering in your ear,
It really is.
helping you make smart decisions
Yeah.
and secure a fair deal.
Oh, okay, last question.
All right, bring it on.
But certainly not least.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for us?
Oh, that's a good one.
This is your chance to show you've really done your homework and that you're genuinely interested.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to ask about the venue,
Oh, yeah, good one.
the audience, the comedy scene in that city.
Yeah.
It shows you're thinking ahead
Right.
and that you're serious about this opportunity.
I like it.
Now, before we wrap up, I want to circle back to something we talked about a little earlier.
Okay.
AI's role in the comedy world.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty amazing to see how it's really empowering comedians.
He really is.
It's not about replacing comedians.
No.
It's about giving them these tools for self-improvement,
Right.
brand building,
Mm-hmm.
career advancement.
Helping them reach new heights.
It's like having this personalized toolkit for success, all powered by AI.
That's a great way to put it.
So what does this all mean for you going into this interview?
Yeah.
You're not just showcasing your jokes
Right.
and your resume.
Yeah.
You're demonstrating your comedic voice your knowledge of the industry,
Yes.
and your smart use of these powerful tools.
And remember, the most important thing is your passion for comedy.
Yeah.
Let it shine through in every answer, every interaction, every step you take on this journey.
I love that.
Absolutely. It's like having that data, to back up what you're asking for.
Yeah. Now, we've covered a lot,
We have.
but let's not forget about those unexpected curveball questions that interviewers just love to throw in there.
Oh, yeah.
Any advice for handling those, especially when they come out of left field?
Absolutely. This is where improvisation comes in.
Oh.
One of the most valuable skills for a comedian.
Right.
If you get hit with a question that totally throws you off guard,
Yeah.
just take a moment, breathe, gather your thoughts,
Right.
and try to connect it back to your comedic experience.
So it's like doing crowd work, but in the interview itself.
Yeah, exactly.
Turning that potentially awkward moment into something engaging and maybe even funny.
It's all about showcasing that quick wit and that ability to think on your feet,
Right.
which are essential for any comedian.
Now let's talk about the things that go beyond just the words themselves.
Okay.
What about body language? What you wear your overall presentation, does that even matter in the comedy world?
It absolutely does.
Okay.
While your jokes are like the main course, how you present yourself is the plating.
Oh, okay.
It can make the whole experience more appealing.
Yeah.
Think about your stage persona and how that translates into a confident and engaging presence in that interview.
So it's not about wearing a suit and tie,
No.
but more about letting your comedic style come through in your look and how you carry yourself.
Exactly. Authenticity is key.
Yeah.
They want to see the real you,
Right.
the person who's going to be on stage connecting with the audience.
Yeah.
So let your personality shine through both in your words and in your overall vibe.
And speaking of personality, let's go back to something that RoleCatcher emphasized in their career guide,
Okay.
developing a unique comedic voice.
Yes.
Any final thoughts on how aspiring comedians can discover and refine their own style?
This is where the real journey begins. Okay.
It's about exploring your own perspectives,
Yeah.
your observations, the things that make you woo. You
Correct.
got to find those comedic nuggets that really resonate with you.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to experiment, try different styles.
Mm-hmm.
Find the jokes that make you laugh first.
It's like a treasure hunt.
It is.
Through your own life, trying to find those gems of humor that really make you stand out.
Exactly. And remember, your comedic voice will evolve over time.
Yeah.
It's a journey of continuous growth and refinement, shaped by your experiences and how you see the world.
So what does all of this mean for you as you walk into that stand-up comedian interview?
It's exciting.
Yeah.
You're not just presenting jokes and a resume. You're showcasing your unique voice, your understanding of the industry, and how you can use all these tools to your advantage.
And never forget the most important ingredient, your passion for comedy.
That's it.
Let that shine through in every answer, every interaction, every step you take.
That's the key. That's a great note to end on. And with that, we've reached the end of our deep dive into stand-up comedy interview prep. We covered a lot. But remember, this is just the beginning of your comedic adventure.
So go out there, make people laugh, and never stop honing your craft.
And who knows, maybe someday we'll be seeing you headlining those big comedy clubs and theaters.
I hope so.
Until then, keep those jokes coming and break a leg in that interview.
Yes. Break a leg.